number 91, Andy Davey, the winner of that one. Late models coming up next year, just 2 heats for the late models.
2 heats, 15 cars. 8 cars in the first heat tonight. Leaving 7 for the second. If you're doing any math at home, which I don't recommend.
And some fans there on the backside. Not a bad spot to be. Looks like good sunshine over there. Hope you got your sunscreen on. Certainly good seats for us as well, Chad, here. We're just along the first turn, and one of the best seats in the house. We see it all from here, that's for sure, except for that finish, which I missed. As we look now at the late models, just 2 heats, as Chad mentioned. In this first heat, row number 1, car number 7, Harry Hansen from Eveleth, Minnesota, next to car number 27, Jake Radetsky from Eau Claire, Wisconsin, a newbie.
In row number 2, the 23 car of Kyle Peterlin out of Hibbing, Minnesota, always fast, alongside the 19 of Steve Larson out of Cumberland, Wisconsin.
And in the third row, the 11D Tim McMahon out of Duluth. Next to him, the 28R Mark Rose from Elko, Wisconsin.
In the fourth row, the 87 of Trevor Wilson out of Superior, Wisconsin, alongside the T23 of John Topazzini out of Thunder Bay.
And it looks like last week's winner, Don Shaw, not part of the field here tonight, so it's anybody's game. Don Shaw from Ham Lake, Minnesota. I'm not sure how far away that is, but probably a trek. So
kind of down by Forest Lake, just out of Forest Lake.
Okay.
Might have something else going on this weekend.
Certainly they're allowed that here at Amsoil Speedway. Have something besides this. As we wait now, just 2 heats for this one, 8 laps, of course. Harry Hansen, the winner 2 weeks ago. Got to have your eye on him. And he was out in front earlier. They had Meet the Driver they're doing this year, new for Amsoil Speedway. And he was out in quite a line, the biggest line I've seen thus far.
Yeah, he's a veteran racer and a fan favorite for sure.
The green flag means go. These guys get rolling. Late models. Chad, you can already tell these guys are going fast.
Yep, these guys are going to pick it up a notch, it looks like. As that 7-car, Harry Hansen still leading the way, but newcomer in the 27, Jake Radetsky out of Eau Claire, giving him a run for his money.
You see a lot of those guys taking the low line again. You said that kind of looks like a fast line here tonight.
Especially for the bigger cars. I'd seen the super stocks, and now the late models are kind of favoring that low line. As the evening progresses, I'm sure that'll change.
Harry Hansen just favoring whatever line will keep him in front. Followed behind him, the 27, Jake Radetsky. As Chad mentioned, the newbie here tonight. We had not seen him yet here in the 2014 season. In the third spot, it looks like the 29 car. 23 car, excuse me, the Kyle Peterlin. I should know better. He's been here quite a bit.
Jake Radetsky in that 27, the newcomer. Tim the McManimal holding his own back in 4th place, battling off the 19 car of Steve Larson, another new name this season from Cumberland, Wisconsin. New appearance at Amsoil this season. That's how I should.
4 laps. We're halfway through the first heat of this late model battle. Out in front, Harry Hansen, the veteran racer who won a couple of weeks ago here at Amsoil Motor Speedway. Finished last week in the 4th spot.
Looks like everybody's just kind of found their niche. Not a whole lot of passing action going on in this first late model heat as these guys cook and book around the track. Harry Hansen holding on to a single car length lead over the 27 of Jake Radetsky out of Eau Claire. He's got about 3 car lengths on the 23 of Kyle Peterlin.
It seemed like the super stocks were much more bunched up than these late models.
Yeah, the late models are really cooking. Hauling the mail as they go around with 1 lap to go, but seems like, yeah, like you're saying, the field is really a lot more spread out. They got into single file a lot quicker.
And that's just fine with Harry Hansen, who's looking the checkered flag in the eyes, and he will do just that and win the first heat of tonight's late model race. In the 2nd spot there, the new guy, Jake Radetsky from Eau Claire, followed by the 23 of Kyle Peterlin. Those guys, 1, 2, 3, as we finish up the first heat of the late models. And as we wait for the 2nd heat, We'll take a quick break. We'll have more racing action coming up on the My 9 Sports Network.